We tell all of our students when they're applying to grad school, don't write your grad school essay like, I want to do astronomy because when I was a small child, I would look up at the stars and wonder about what's out there. And unfortunately, I think that's really what got me into astronomy. I grew up in a small town in Maine where the skies were actually dark. I was a big fan of books about space from a young age. The first planets orbiting other stars like the sun were discovered the year before I graduated high school. All this stuff has been going on in astronomy as I came of age and started to learn more and more about science. And so that was always just really exciting for me. 99.99999% of human activity and focus is concentrated on our lives and our condition here on Earth. The number of professional astronomers in the whole world is probably 10 or 20,000. But being part of this small group, it's like you're joining this little monastic order of the keepers of the knowledge of everything else that's out there. My motivation for doing research in general is so I can remain active in the field. My knowledge isn't stale. And most importantly, I keep credibility with my students as an actual expert who's still contributing to the advancement of knowledge. Research is great, research is fun, it's exciting, but who really cares about it anyway if you're not sort of bringing as many people along for the ride as you can? I have never written, nor will I, write a proposal at Cal Poly that does not include funding for students. They need to be involved in some way, shape, or form. If I have money, that means that I can keep them over the summer and actually work with them much more intensively than I could do during the academic year. And then a lot of times those students decide they want to apply to graduate school. And that's where being research active and being known somewhat in the field starts to pay off. The only place where me having some level of prestige in this field actually matters is to the degree that it can help my students, that it can either help me get the next grant, which again will renew the cycle, or mean that when I write them a letter to help support them get to their next step in their own career, that letter is read. It's a really great honor and validation to receive this Provost Award for Excellence in Scholarly and Creative Activities. I'd say it's the most meaningful honor that I have received since the original NSF Career Award. But it's also different in the sense that the NSF Career Award was something for which I had applied, whereas this was something for which I was recognized without, putting my name in myself. So it always feels good to be recognized. It feels good to feel that the university supports what I do. I think the presence of awards like this say that this is important. This is something that we all do and that we all value, both the faculty and the administration, and most importantly, the students